and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be playing the very last week of year 1 of Stardew Valley. This morning on day 22 I woke up to Emily on my front door. After talking to Emily, I went ahead and said hello to all of my animals. Then I ran over to Clint's. Then I stopped by the bulletin board and Marnie wants an iron bar. Which is great timing because she was just leaving and I had an iron bar in my inventory. After that, I went back to Clint's so that I could upgrade my hoe. Then I went over to Willie's so that I could buy a brand new fishing pole, and I decided, you know what, let's spend the big bucks and get an iridium rod. After that, I went over to Pierre's so that I could cash in my ticket. And then I went to the secret woods. And now that I have a duck feather, I went ahead and deposited that at the community center. And at the end of day 22, I ended up making $1,893. On the morning of day 23, I said hello to Salem, filled up her water bowl, and ran over to the fruit cave, and I only had one pomegranate, and that's it. Or not pomegranate, that is a plum. I then cleared out the rock deposit on my farm, went down to the beach, went over to Clint's, and donated some items to the museum. After that, I went over to the saloon to buy some pizza for Sam. Then I stopped by the bulletin board and Linus is asking for a quartz. Then I headed over to the community center so that I could finish the animal bundle. And with that, I also finished the pantry. Then I was able to find Linus, and I went ahead and gave him that quartz. Then I went to the mines to buy some bombs from the dwarf. And now that I have some bombs, I went over to the quarry to clear it out. After doing that, I got some secret notes. And at the end of day 23, while I was asleep, the Junimos fixed my greenhouse. I also got level 8 mining. And I made $5,157. On the morning of day 24, I woke up to some mail from Lewis saying that the winter star is tomorrow and to make sure I have my gift. Before doing anything else, I ran over to Marnie's to go ahead and adopt a rabbit so that I could start getting some nice little rabbit's feet. Then I picked up my steel hoe from Clint. And now that my greenhouse is fully renovated, I can go ahead and start mapping out areas so that I can put down some sprinklers and get the most out of my space. And now that I have the areas figured out, I'm going to go ahead and plant a bunch of random seeds. At the end of day 24, we ended up making $2,256, and we see Santa riding across because it's Christmas Eve. Usually I would put out some milk and cookies, but honestly I kind of forgot, so it is what it is, but you know what, that's okay. On the morning of day 25, we had some powder melons ready. Then I said hello to all of the animals. And then I made my way over to the Festival of the Winter Star. And unfortunately, Lewis is my secret person. I don't know, but he loves Stardew tea, so I went ahead and gave it to him. And then I had Linus as my secret gift giver. And we got some deluxe speed grow. Thanks, Linus. After that, I headed home, and because there's really not much to do at the Feast of the Winter Star, so I just thought I'd go ahead and call it a night. And at the end of day 25, I made $994. On the morning of day 26, I woke up to some mail from Lewis, and I got a recipe for spaghetti. I also got a quest from Gus so that I can get some albacores for him. We'll see how that goes. After clearing out a little bit of my farm, I went over to Robin so that I could move my greenhouse. Then I went down to the beach so that I could do some fishing. And at the end of day 26, I made $3,737. On day 27, I went down to the beach to grab all of the stuff out of my crab pots. And then there was a carp frenzy down at the river, so I went ahead and participated in that because what are some extra fish to sell? After that, I gave Gus his albacore that he wanted. And at the end of day 27, I made $3,560. And on the morning of day 28, I woke up to Evelyn on my doorstep. Once she left, I went ahead and decided to start crafting some items to have around my farm, like a fire, some mushroom logs, worm bins, seed makers, all that good stuff. And then I went over to Pierre's to buy an apple seed. Then I went over to the community center to deposit some items. And then I planted my apple tree in my greenhouse. After that, I went by the traveling merchant and I bought an eel and starfruit. And of course, now that I have an eel, I went ahead and dropped it by the community center and went over to the saloon. Since it's the last day of the season, and I went ahead and bought a beer just to celebrate because we worked hard this year. This is the furthest I've gotten in a new Stardew Valley seed world, whatever you want to call it. And that is the end of year 1 of Stardew Valley. Like I said, I made a lot of progress in a very short amount of time, and I ended up making $3,455. If you guys like this series, make sure to drop a like and subscribe and comment down below if you like the way I did it. I can always appreciate some feedback. And stay tuned for some more videos. I appreciate you guys for hanging out with me. I'll see y'all next time.